We're rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live from the Cat's Den here in Kitty City. The River Falls Wildcats are going to tangle with the Old Abes from Memorial. Thanks for joining in. Melissa Wilson is doing some public relations work. I'm your host, Greg Peters, alongside producer, director, color commentator Justin Wilson, and also director of photography Jenna Peters. Well, Justin, Memorial and River Falls have quite a few similarities. Both teams come in at 1-4, and they have a group of freshmen and sophomores that play some significant minutes.
Yeah, well, you've got the Old Abes are led by sophomore point guard Lily Cayley. She's all-conference last year as a freshman. She got a concussion, I believe, and in the game against Hudson, and has missed the last 2 games. And I do not think she's expected to play tonight.
I don't think she's here dressed out. She's a heck of a player, like you said, all-conference last year as a freshman. Memorial coach Brandon Fanning is in his 8th year at the helm for the Old Abes. He said he has new kids, and they're in new roles, and the girls are still trying to figure out how they each impact, how each of them impacts the game. He did say his sophomore group is very strong, and he's counting on their senior leadership to move them along. A pretty similar situation that the Wildcats have as well.
Yeah, definitely, Greg. And I believe Coach Fanning is from Eau Claire. He's an Eau Claire native. Like you said, he's been with the Old Abes here as a head coach for 8 years. He's a graduate from UW La Crosse and teaches 9th grade health education at Memorial.
Yeah, Justin, one of the coolest things that I love about River Falls girls basketball, the whole program in general, is the 5th grade basketball buddies. Each player on the 5th grade youth girls basketball team gets a big sister on the varsity team, and they not only have pizza parties, but every game a few of the 5th graders will be ball girls. They sit on the bench with the kids, and they get to go in the locker room with the varsity team and kind of hear a little bit about kind of what it means, to be a varsity player. Well, like a lot of things, they're not allowed to do that this year, but we are going to let you know who tonight's 5th grade basketball buddies are, even though they're not on the court and able to go in the locker room. And
so we've got our first one up here on the screen, and that looks like
that's Brielle Gray, number 43, Brielle Gray,
with the high dribble, pounding the ball.
Oh yeah,
coming down court.
So they filled out a questionnaire for us. And Melissa, Brielle, we asked her the question, what do you like most about basketball, and what did she say?
She said, my team and the competition.
So we also asked her who her favorite athlete was and why, and what did Brielle have to say?
It's Katie Ledecky, who's an Olympian swimmer because she works hard and sets records at a young age.
Melissa, welcome to the broadcast, by the way.
Thank you.
Better late than never, right, sister?
Sorry, my in-laws were here. I had to say goodbye to them.
I tell you what, like our director said, hey, we're going to go without her. So Brielle goes to Greenwood, and she said she did not put down what her biggest role model was. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, she did, yeah. Who is her biggest role model and why?
It's her big brother, Isaiah. He's a senior here at River Falls High School because he works hard and is supportive.
That kid, he's a heck of a player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On the football
field.
Sorry
to say, but I think she'll be a better athlete than him.
Uh-oh, Isaiah.
Isaiah.
So what did she say? Something interesting or fun to know about you, and what did she say?
Oh, she's a quad sport athlete. She says, I also love playing other sports, volleyball, soccer, swim club, and track. That's awesome. Keep playing those sports, Brielle.
She's going to practice basketball in the house and spend time with family over the break. So let's move on to the next one.
Next up, we've got number 0. Big number 0.
That's Aubrey O'Malley.
Oh.
So she does not have a nickname, but what does she like most about basketball, Melissa?
The feeling of when you're sweating so much, you have to keep going, and then you or your team makes a shot. Best feeling ever.
This question and this answer right here is exactly why I love girls basketball buddies, 5th grade girls basketball buddies. When Aubrey was asked who her favorite athlete was of all time and why, who did she put?
It was Kylie Strop.
And we've got some information about Kylie Strop. She's a former Wildcat senior last year. Now she's playing for North Dakota State University. Got the starting nod last couple days ago as a freshman. Did well. We'll have some information about her and some of the former Wildcats that are playing in college right now, some of the girls basketball players. who's your biggest role model and why? What'd she say?
She said Kylie Strott because you can see her sweat so much and she still keeps going. There's a theme here.
Yeah, Aubrey is a Greenwood student.
That's awesome.
And what is and a thing that she says is something interesting or fun to know about her? What did she write?
My cousin Carly is the assistant basketball coach. That
I
must be
did
Carly
not
Maelstrom.
know she was a Maelstrom
That's
from the
cool.
Maelstrom family tree.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day, Melissa.
Yeah.
She also, for the question, what have you spent your time doing over the break? What did she say?
She's been hanging out with her family.
All right. So last but certainly not least, our third fifth grade basketball buddy is Rylan Sticht. Some of you may or may not know she is the daughter of head coach Ian Sticht. And she said, when asked, what do you like most about basketball, what did she say, Melissa?
Playing with friends and having fun.
Who is her favorite athlete and why?
It is MJ, Michael Jordan, because he took basketball to another level. Also because of his super high dunks.
And I wonder if the love of Michael Jordan and the Bulls has led Coach Ian Stick to playing the Alan Parsons Project the serious theme for their intro.
Oh.
Maybe that has something to do with it. So Rylan goes to Rocky Branch Elementary. And who is her biggest role model and why, Melissa?
It's Elena Del Don. Is it Don or Donnie?
I think it's Don.
Don, because she is really good at basketball and because she wrote a book series I really liked about her life. She also seems really nice and caring. Those are those Wildcat character traits coming out there.
That's right. What is something interesting or fun about Rylan Stick? What did she have to say?
She says she loves Reese's and chicken Alfredo.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I just had a Reese's right here. And she also said, I also love to play Just Dance and Mario Kart.
All right. So she's going to practice basketball in her garage over the break, or that's what she did over the break. So here we go. We're going to, like we said earlier, we're going to highlight and give you a little up-to-date news on 3 former Wildcats that are playing at the college level. And right now we're going to get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups in just a few minutes. I'd like to welcome everybody in, especially Rob Derry out on 690th. Rob, I hope things are going well and 2021 treats you like a peach.
Greg, I sure do like peaches.
I love them. It's my favorite ice cream.
Random Thoughts by Greg Peters.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's Conference Girls Basketball matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's and your River Falls Wildcats. At this time, will you please rise, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right.
Jason Tremaine on the public address with wife Gina spinning the tunes DJ style.
Starting lineups.
They're a good duo. We're lucky to have them.
The Eau Claire Memorial Old A's. Starting at guard, a 5'6", 6-inch senior, number 3, Jenna Sorensen.
Looks like Gianna Sorensen She's a 5'6" senior guard.
A 5'11" sophomore, number 15, Callie Eisenhuth.
Number 15, Callie Eisenhuth, 5'11" sophomore forward. Bella Tangley, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Anna Hoytomt, a 5'10" senior guard. And there's the trifecta for the super sophomores that Coach Brandon Fanning has at his disposal. Lasher, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Number 34. DJ J-Bone Jason Tremaine is going to get ready to introduce your starting lineup for the River Falls Wildcats, and we're going to let him do his job.
A 5'6" sophomore. She's too legit to quit. Number 4, Arena. A 5'7" freshman. The Steamboat, number 10, Kia Struck. A 5'9" sophomore. Pistol Pete, number 12, Ella Peters. A 5'8" senior, the running rebel, number 22, Rachel Reynolds.
The running rebel.
He's a 6' senior, the crusher, number 32, Taylor Aston.
Well, Melissa, Justin, Jenna, there's your starting lineups.
Oh, and the fireworks going off on the big screen.
Wow, that's
It's
new.
Raleigh
game time.
Athletic Director Raleigh Haw was right on the dot with the new scoreboard and showing up the player names. Sophie Langlois here taking pictures. She's going to
Oh,
put together a
great.
sweet little video for our intros from here on out.
She's the best. I'm excited to see that. She does such a great job. With
Visiting team
everything.
gets the tip every time during the life and times of COVID.
Hey, Greg, we saw it in the JV game. We started out slow, but I'm liking what I'm seeing with the varsity here. Looks
Peters
like we got a
guarding
little-
Tangley. And Maria Vitt taking on Anna Hoytomt. All the way to the
Nice.
rack, blocked by Caston. Here come the Wildcats. So in for the Wildcats, Strop, Randleman, Peters, Vitt, and Caston. As the Old Abes set up their man-to-man defense. Old Abes look to be a tad bit bigger, tad bit stronger. And just after 2 times up and down the court, Wildcats look to maybe have him in the quickness department a little bit, Melissa.
I agree.
Much the same that the Wildcats run similar offenses on junior varsity and varsity, which is nice, makes it fluid for the whole program. There's a 3-point attempt
Good
by
box out.
Lasher, no good, rebounded by the Crusher. The Old Abes running a very similar style offense that we saw in the junior varsity game. Kia Strop tried to go backdoor, create a little room, it worked. Randleman from way downtown.
Yeah,
you can
nice.
count that nothing but the bottom of the net. The running Rebel puts the Wildcats up by 3. 16:08 left in the first half. And Randleman guards Gianna Sorensen.
That was a great kick out by Strap.
Old
Nice
Abe fans,
assist.
if I mispronounce any of your kids or relatives' names, just chime in on the YouTube broadcast and Melissa will let me know and it will be corrected. I can guarantee you that.
We've got Joe Doherty tuning in, Chandra Caston, Craig Gervais, Tammy Barstead. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We've got Kelly Breitkreutz. She was with us in the JV game, too. Thanks for tuning in, Kelly. And, of course, Rob Berry. Great to see you online, Rob.
Anna Hoytomt wheels and deals and shoots up one off the backboard. No good. Wildcats get the scrum with the possession arrow. Randleman throws an errant pass, stolen by the Old Abes. Number 22, Hallie Ross, hard to the basket via the baseline, and Ross will go to the line for 2 shots. Vitt is called with the foul. That will be her first and the team first foul. Ross up, in and out, no good. An aggressive move by Ross for sure, Melissa.
Yes.
Loose ball rebounded. Ross gets her own rebound, and Bella Tangley sets up shot for Memorial. Wide open. That is possibly one of, we're going to leave that one be. Got away with a travel and a charge at the same time. Memorial ball on the baseline. Nice move by Gianna Sorensen, but stolen by Vitt. She goes the other way. Randleman thinking about the 30-footer. Inside to Kasten. Kasten down low, up, no good. Rebounded by Callie Eisenhuth, the 5'11 sophomore.
Good defense by our Wildcats.
Peters goes up for the rebound and comes up with the loose ball. Here comes the Steamboat. Randleman double clutches out to Peters. Peters in, left hand, up, and good.
Nice.
Well, Coach Stick told Peters he wanted to see her shooting the ball a little bit more in this game, and
good.
She listened there.
If there's shots like that, let's go.
She does it. Number 12 does a good job of other people are kind of telling her, and she lets it go and says, "Hey, that." But she listens to her coach. Nice defense by Kasten. Kasten and Eisenhuth battling down low. And for the Old Abes, a trio of Memorial, number 21, Josie Barstead, number 12, Tessa Ross, I think.
We've got Al Colander saying go
number
Pistol
10, Tessa
Pete.
Hazelton.
Al Colander, go Pistol Pete. And we've got Lily Cayley tuning in for Memorial.
There's a three-point attempt by Tessa Ross off the iron, no good. She gets her own rebound. She's guarded by Peters and tipped by the Crusher. Loose ball picked up by Josie Barstad. Memorial running methodic offense, working the ball down low to Tessa Hazelton. They're going to pick her up with a hop, skip, and a jump travel. It'll be Wildcat ball. Memorial putting on a full court press, Melissa.
They are. Let's see how we do it this time. Didn't do so great last time. Now we're setting screens.
Al Colander and the rest of the crowd down in Owatonna, Minnesota. Thanks for joining. Let's bring some of that Owatonna Husky magic to the Wildcats tonight. Owatonna, some legendary state tournament teams back in the late 80s and early 90s in boys basketball.
The Huskies.
Al Colander's son, Chad, still holds the state tournament block record.
Really?
Which I believe he had like 36 blocks in one game. I could be exaggerating a little bit.
What did that kid do after high school?
He played for the Minnesota Gophers.
I thought so.
Yeah.
The name sounded familiar.
Al would be my uncle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know a little bit about some basketball trivia, but not that much.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Now in for the Wildcats, number 21, Hacksaw Jordan Schwans, number 30, Cheech Whiter.
Got Kasten and Vitt taking a break.
Peters with the rebound. She brings it up court. She's guarded by Tessa Ross. A little bit better assertiveness by some of the Wildcats tonight.
Yes. I like it. They're taking it to the lane. I like that. That's what this offense is for. It's not dribbling around the key. It's taking it to the lane.
Wildcats with a 4-point lead, up 5-1, 12:46 left in the first half. I was looking up at the scoreboard and I missed that travel. Who was that?
Kia.
That was on Kia.
Ref's got the Steamboat with a little travel. It'll be Memorial Ball.
5-1 Wildcats, 12:40 left to go in the first half.
Well, the whole Minnesota relative crew heads down to Fort Walton Beach, Florida here just probably in a little while, and that's where they winter.
Oh, nice.
Spend the winter. They'll probably hopefully be watching some Wildcat basketball games.
That's where my folks were watching the JV game from. So
the interweb goes worldwide, apparently.
It's a beautiful thing. It's nice that people can tune in from anywhere.
Rachel Ranneman up the middle like a bullet over to Cheech Whiter. Nice defensive effort by Tessa Hazelton for the Old Aves off Whiter's leg. It'll be Memorial Ball. And for the Old Aves, number 24, Anna Hoytomt. Can't say that last name without remembering Brian Hoytomt, who lived in River Falls. We lost him this past year to cancer.
One of our River Falls Angels.
Down low, Josie Barstead wheeling and dealing.
And stripped by Jordan Schwantz, the Hacksaw.
The Hacksaw coming in with a 2x4. Hacksaw gets it stolen, I believe, by Barstead. And picked up by, that's Hallie Ross. 11:43 left in the first half. Wildcats lead a low-scoring ball game 5-1. Wildcats are playing solid defense, and Memorial's working the clock. Hacksaw Schwans with a partial block, rebounded by Hazelton, no good, and Strop comes down with it. Coach Ian Stick calls a timeout, and we're going to dive in and listen to what the coach has to say.
Ella, Rach, Kia, Dorothy, who's my fifth right now? Jordan, you're in this corner. Hey, offensively right now, let's run cross to start. Okay, but Ella, run it by starting a screen for Rachel. Rachel, come off that screen. Kia, give her time so she gets open, and then attacking the pitch, make that and set that screen, and then roll Kia on that as well. They're switching everything. You guys, we got to run rocket and we got to get here. We're following this too much. We're staying in the perimeter, and then their switches, and there's nothing to attack off.
Candy and Gene Peters down in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, are watching the game too. My mom texted me.
Oh, nice.
And they haven't figured out the YouTube thing.
That's okay. Text works too.
Text works too. Not quite as good because Melissa looks at her phone more than I do during the ball game.
I'm getting better at multitasking.
Well, it's part of your job. That's in your contract. It's not my contract to look at my phone.
There was so much in the contract, I didn't even read it. I don't even know what's in there.
It was a long contract. You get $0.00.
I get to work with you guys and watch girls basketball.
A ton of good games. Yeah, I have a blast doing it. The Hacksaw, Jordan Schwans for three, no good. Rebounded by Peters.
Good hustle.
Diving on the floor. There's a scrum. Peters and Callie Eisenhuth battle for it. It'll be Memorial Ball. In for the Wildcats, number 5, the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. And I did not see who came in for Memorial.
I didn't either.
I think it was Brenna Lasher. We'll go with that.
Okay.
The 5'8" sophomore guard. Lasher out wide, guarded by nice cut to the basket by Barstad, but defended well by the Hacksaw.
Rachel Ranneman's playing great defense out at top of the key.
The microwave with Pesky D out top. Cheech Whiter with some rock tape on her left calf. Foul is on the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. That's her first and team fourth. Wildcats with 14 fouls. Memorial with 0.
Noreen for the
Got
first time.
Ava Noreen into the game, first time this season. She's been out with an injury. Great
The
to see
squirrel.
Ava in.
That's a three-point basket by Bella Tangley and cuts the Wildcat lead to 1. Yeah, the squirrel had kind of a strained pulled tendon.
Yeah.
She's back in action.
She's got the rock tape on her leg, too.
Randleman all the way to the hole. Up, no good. Rebounded by Cheech Whiter and stolen by Tangley. Here come the Old Abes. Randleman got beat around the picket fence, and Brenna Lasher up and good for 2. Old Abes with a 1-point lead, 9:24 left in the first half. Coach Dick calls a timeout. He was not happy with the way they defended on that last possession.
He's taking the full timeout
You
this
have
time.
to stay to the basketball. You can't be hugging your player because that 34 is running curl cuts all the time. Keep chasing her over the top of screens. It's team defense. You have to be in help position right now because when they run curls, if you suck to your player, she's going to get a layup every single time. Hey, let's run. Rachel, you're the one, right? We're in Kentucky right now, right? Who's inbounding the ball? Ella's not in the basketball game. Ava's inbounding it. Olivia, okay? Rach, obviously if the ball's over here, this is opposite. Who's my other one? Jordan, right? They're over the top of this, Rachel, right? And they switch these screens. So as soon as Rachel comes, if she's not open, then Olivia, you got to screen for Jordan so Jordan can come back. And then they're in man press, right? Then we get out of there. We don't need people running through the middle. Just clear out. The only exception is if your player comes back, you have to make sure you come back with her so that on that trap. Hey, and then offensively, hey, let's run seal, right? Let's run seal, okay? We get the loop action here. When we come back from this, we pass to the 4, and then at that point, Dorothy's... No. You screen down. Dorothy's here. Jordan, you're right there. She screens for you.
Well, Kenny Wilson down in Tomball, Texas, is playing some poker tonight and also watching and listening to the Wildcats. I thought it was past his bedtime, but Wilson is up and watching the Wildcats as they try to break the press from the purple Old Abes of Memorial. Randleman again driving in the lane, an errant shot. In for the Wildcats, Randleman, Whiter, Noreen, Schwans, and Pizzi.
We've got Sydney Brennan tuning in. And then
Wide open under the basket is number 24, Anna Hoytompt. I am not sure who was guarding her, but I don't think they didn't know either.
Yeah, no one, Greg.
Hacksaw bringing it up against the press over to Randleman. On the docket for the Wildcats, a host of them.
nice take.
Whiter all the way to the basket. She went with her right hand. No good. Hacksaw is going to get called with the foul.
It's good hustle by Jordan Schwantz to get back, cause a disruption. Just happened to get called for the foul, too.
That's the first foul on Hacksaw. And number 12, Tessa Ross at the line for the Old Abes. Ross tickles the twine on her first free throw. In for the Wildcats, Strop, Peters, Vitt, and the crusher, Taylor Caston. Well, the Old Abes are on an 8-0 run right now. It was 5-1. You look up a few minutes later, and it's 9-5. And Ross makes it 10-5. She gets her second one to go.
We've seen that with this squad in games previous to this where they'll let those other teams go on a big run. It's something that they need to think about and focus on.
Strop over to Peters. Randleman sets up shop at the top of the key. She goes hard to the hole. Foul was called on number 3, Gianna Sorensen.
Gina Sorensen.
Or Gina.
Yep, we got Gina.
Oh, got ya. Peters the inbound. She kicks it out to a wide-open Maria Vitt. Vitt coming in with a shot off the backboard. Rebounded by the Crusher. And Taylor Caston will go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was called on number 12, Tessa Ross. That's her first and Memorial's second team foul. Crusher just a little short off the front iron. And for the Old Abes, number 15, Callie Eisenhuth, and number 22, Hallie Ross. The Crusher's second one is good. That breaks their scoring drought. Old Abes up by 4, 10-6, 7:47 left in the first half. Coach Dick rolling with his starting 5 now. Peters, Strop, Randleman, Vitt, and Caston. Nice defense, but an even better pass. And Josie Barsted's layup, no good. Wildcats got lucky on that one. Caston and Eisenhuth battling down low. Vitt with a running left-hander in the lane, no good. And rebounded by Hoytompt.
Wildcats 6, Old Abes 10. 7 minutes left to go.
Three-point attempt by Barsted, no good. Rebounded by River Falls.
Good box out by Kia Strop to get that rebound. Take a minute to thank First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and on the University of Wisconsin River Falls campus. They are our sponsor for River Falls Sports. Anything River Falls Sports? Thank you, First National Bank.
The running Rebel for 3, no good. Rebounded by Eisenhuth, but stolen by the Steamboat. Strong with the ball. Nice pass cross court to Maria Vitt. Too legit to quit. No good. Rebounded by Strop. They're going to get her with a jump ball. Wildcat ball. In for the Old Abes, number 20, Bella Tangley. Peters to throw it in.
Is this Bella's first time in this game? No?
Nope, she's been in.
Okay.
Inside to Caston. Caston
nice.
Up. You can count that.
Nice.
The hoop and the hack. And Caston will go to the line for 1 shot. That foul was on Callie Eisenhuth.
Ooh. We got some really fun stuff happening on the scoreboard now. That just said and 1.
Roland Hall.
It's really exciting. Wildcats needed
the
needed
and
that
1
bucket.
graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Caston's free throw up and good. Caston with 4 points, all in the last minute of play.
Mm-hmm.
Old Abe's up by 1, 10-9, low scoring affair. 6 minutes
got
left
the
in the first
in
half.
the zone defense right now.
Yes, they are, Melissa.
Kind of disrupting the old Abe's flow a little bit here, hopefully.
Well, they haven't. Memorial hasn't hit too many outside shots. They've gotten all their points, as did their JV on all the curls and wide open baskets. And if there's a rebound by Peters, and I guess if you can't stop the curl and the layups, you might as well pack it in.
That's right.
And see what happens.
Like
Randleman over to Vitt. Struck tries to go backdoor. Randleman looks, wisely holds off.
I like the patience our Wildcats are showing right now. Into Caston.
Caston down low, up, and good.
In.
The Crusher is draping the Wildcats on her back, and she said, let's go for a ride.
Great
6 points from the Crusher in the last couple minutes.
Great ball movement, move the ball around. Waiting for the right look.
Coach Ian Stick coming out with the zone. And so far, so good for the Wildcats.
It's working for them. Old Abe's aren't able to do much so far.
The Crusher is going to get called with a foul. I think I could have called that one from Mars. That's the 6th-team foul for River Falls. And Hallie Ross at the line for 2 shots. Now in for Memorial, number 34, Brenna Lasher, and number 10, Tessa Hazelton. Good ball game here on a Monday night, January 4th, 2021, Melissa.
21. We've been waiting for 21 for a while. It's great that it's here.
We're all knotted up at 11.
Smart. Let them fall back. Take her one-on-one. Nice.
Kia Strop up and good with slicing and dicing her way through the lane.
That move shut off the scoreboard for a little bit over there. 13-11 Wildcats. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Wildcats with 6 fouls. Old Abe's with 3 team fouls.
Lasher from 3, rebounded by Barstead, and then her shot's off, and Peters comes up with the rebound. Peters has been hitting the boards hard tonight, Melissa.
She's been boxing out. She's been playing good defense.
Inside
nice
to the
pass.
Crusher, left hand good, outstanding. Dime dropped by Kia, the Steamboat Strop.
Great look.
Kia Strop dropping dimes.
The Steamboat.
Wildcats with a 4-point lead.
Good defense by Caston.
Rebounded once again by Barstead down low. She's been a ball hawk for the Old Abes.
This zone defense has really taken Memorial out of their game.
And Coach Brandon Fanning's going to call a timeout and take a look and see if he can try to figure out this zone that Coach Stick has slapped on his squad. Well, I think Coach Stick turned his microphone off or it went off accidentally. We're going to listen to little Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. It's a favorite of Connie Troutman.
Oh.
Listening down in Hager City. Oh, I'm sorry. She's at the ball game. She must have snuck in.
So what do you think, Greg? Do you think we come back out in the zone, or do you think we switch it back up and go man out of this?
No reason to get out of it.
What kind of question is that, Justin? Of course we come back out in the zone.
I would go back
Come
and do a
on.
man.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
Keep them guessing.
That's why Justin's up here directing and not coaching.
guess
No, I'm just kidding. I do like switching it up, after timeouts. But if something's working that great.
Well, look, they're in a man. They're a man.
He did.
There you go.
Maybe Justin Wilson does know what he's talking about.
We'll see.
Next time down the court, we'll go back to a zone.
Yeah, so that's what they were. Memorial was
Good
talking
defense.
about.
Good help. There we go.
Tipped out of bounds by Randleman. Yeah, Coach Fanning for Memorial likely going over some zone offense, and then they come out and switch it up, and whoops, we're. Hallie Ross inbounding for the Old Apes. 5-second call,
Nice.
maybe a little quick on the dial, but River Falls Wildcat fans will take it. Now in for Memorial number 12, junior Tessa Ross.
Got to give a little shout out to all of our flat fans in the stands. There's still time to purchase a flat fan.
I think you can get them up until Wednesday at midnight, if I believe.
Yes, I think you're right. Justin has that information. It's on our YouTube posts. And
strong move by Peters to the hole with her left.
Nice.
No good. Rebounded by the Crusher out to a wide open running Rebel Rachel Randleman off the back iron. Boy, I was getting ready to make that call.
I was too. I thought that was in.
There's a three-point attempt by Hoytomp. No good. Rebounded by Peters.
Caston's been playing hard down there tonight. It's been fun to watch her and see her come and play like she is tonight.
Very active down low by number 32. Peters over to Strop. They're going to get Strop with the travel. The steamboat was rolling on down the river a little too quick.
I'd like to see Peters take that open shot out there next time.
Wildcats up by 4, 15-11, 1:44 left in the first half. Fans, stick around at halftime. We're going to tell you about some former Wildcat alums that are now playing college basketball and tell you what they're doing. Rebounded by the Steamboat. Wildcat ball.
Wildcats are doing a really good job boxing out on each end of the court right now. Something they must have worked on in practice since their last game.
Peters for three. A little strong off the backboard. Rebounded by Gina Sorensen. Nice move by Anna Hoytompt. A little right-handed jump hook, Kevin McHale style. Full court press again by Memorial. Strop breaks it. Peters with a pass into Strop. She's hit with the body by Gina Sorensen. She kind of lost her balance, and Wildcats will take it out underneath on the baseline. Back in for the Old Abes, number 20, Bella Tangley, and number 21, Josie Barstead. Peters gets the loose ball, kicks it out to Strop, and back over to the running rebel, Rachel Randleman. Nice pass by Strop inside to Caston. One of the better passes I've seen all season. Caston lost it on the shot attempt. That pass had some zip on it, Melissa.
It did. It was a nice pass.
Three-point attempt by Bella Tangley at the buzzer, no good. And there's your halftime score. Low scoring, but fun to watch. River Falls 15 and Memorial 13. You guys want to take a look at some of the? We'll do a little information on some of the former Wildcat alums that are now in college. Talk a little bit about the Booster Club, and then we'll take a short break.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so real quick, Greg, before we get started, I'm going to put it down at the bottom of the screen. You should be able to see it down there.
Oh, nice.
For the flat fans, again, if you're interested, we've got the helmerprinting.com/flat fans. Enter the code RFGBB2020, $10 each. Be here watching with your flat fan, but
hey, if Brian Sineraski texted me today and he wanted to know how to buy a flat fan, and I texted him back how to do it. If that guy can figure out how to order one online, anybody can. And that's the God's honest truth.
It's pretty easy.
Agreed. Well, Greg, let's go ahead and start, like you said, with some of the Wildcats from the past. Who do you want to start with?
Let's just go first to oldest to or youngest to oldest. So Kylie Strop is playing at North Dakota State University. So Strop. Just recently, just a couple nights ago, she's just a freshman, just played here last year, and she led the Wildcats to a conference championship, and she was conference player of the year. But she had 11 points and 3 steals and a 90-63 win over Western Illinois. Guess what? What do you think Western Illinois' nickname is, Melissa?
I watched the game.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yes.
The Leathernecks.
It was at Western Illinois as well, right, Greg?
The Leathernecks, yeah. Kylie spent part of her Christmas break texting me different names for her sister Kia, but other than that, I haven't talked to her a whole lot. Next up is Carly Murphy, And so we're going to skip around a little bit, but yeah, no, that was me. But Carly Murphy, she went to UW Green Bay. I don't know if you guys remember Jess Settles that used to play for the Iowa Hawkeyes back in the day.
No.
Well, Jess Settles, like he had an injury, and then I think he had another injury, but he ended up getting 2 medical red shirts.
Oh.
And so he ended up playing for 6 years at Iowa, and Carly Murphy's going to rival Jess Settles because she did have a red shirt and then an injury, and I think this year actually you don't lose a year eligibility this year, I think.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
So anyway, she played 4 years at UW Green Bay, and she graduated. She's getting her master's at Colorado State, and she's currently playing for the Rams. So Carly Murphy is shooting a ridiculous 84% from the field.
Wow.
And she's shooting 100% from the line. I checked the stats.
Wow.
So next up, so Carly Murphy graduated, I think, in 2016, the team that went to the state tournament, if memory serves me correct. So she's been in school for a while. But Bailey Reardon is just a year older than Kylie Stropp. So Bailey is a sophomore at William Penn University in Oskaloosa, Iowa. And Bailey she's a sophomore, but starting, averaging in double figures in points. And she has started every game for the Statesmen, Leathernecks and Statesmen and Bison and Rams.
Yeah. And then is it Bailey's younger brother that plays for
Joe? Yep.
the
Joe,
Wildcats now? High school?
Joe's a senior right now for the Wildcats and plays on the boys team.
Fun.
I remember Bailey. I coached Bailey when she was in 5th grade, and she didn't know if she had never played before, and she really didn't know if she was right-handed or left-handed working on this. But so she ended up. That first year she had a lot of rebounds, but there was a lot of shots that hit the backboard that landed on the other side of the free throw line. But I tell you what, that girl kept working and kept improving, and ended up being one heck of a player.
And all 3 of these former Lady Wildcats have been incredible role models and mentors, not only to the gals that are playing tonight, but the younger gals as well, who have been watching them play and looking up to them for many years. So we tip our caps to them. Thank them for what they've done.
One other
for girls
organization that we definitely like to tip our cap to, Melissa, is the Wildcat Athletic Booster Club. So I had some stats from Cheryl Schwann's. The Hacksaw's mom is heavily involved in that and helps out. Last year's drive accounted for over $36,000 for all 22 sports at River Falls, and 23,000 of those came from the business community in River Falls. So we definitely appreciate all of our business sponsors for the Wildcat Athletic Booster Club. Cheryl told me that. Go ahead.
Well, I think that's something to remember when you're going to get your groceries, or you need something. Think about local. Those are the the businesses and the organizations that are sponsoring our sports in our town and our community and youth sports, and so try and keep it local if you can.
That's called scratching each other's back.
That's right.
They scratch ours, we scratch theirs on the backside.
That's right.
Cheryl said the Athletic Booster Club will have their new booster book coming out, and also some new Wildcat swag coming out later this month in January. So
Justin needs some new Wildcats swag. He doesn't have a lot.
Man, that guy.
I have my wardrobe.
That guy looks good in everything.
It has come from coaching youth sports, and that's where I've gotten all of it. I haven't done as much coaching now. My kids are in high school, and so I need to find another way to get
break
some
up
new
that
swag.
wallet. Time to break up that wallet and head down to River City Stitch, or become a Booster Club member, and they'll give you your little swag along with that, which I'm sure you guys already are.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you can support our Wildcat Booster Club, please do that. And some of the larger supporters of that club, Alad Tech, Jerry's Towing, First National Bank. There might be a couple more that we're not highlighting right now, but
the Wildcat Booster Club had a little bit to do. They definitely popped in to help with that scoreboard. So a lot of the businesses obviously popped in too. But
and Greg, you may have already said it, but how do people go to sign up? Do we know? Just go out to the booster.
They have a website. I think if you just search River Falls Wildcats Athletic Booster Club, and it'll pop up. Melissa can.
Yeah. So for anybody that's looking to see what it's all about and how to donate. Feel free. You've got another 3.5 minutes of halftime here if you want to hop on your phone and try and either go order yourself a flat fan, or if you've already done that, go check out the Booster Club.
All the proceeds from the flat fan sales go directly into the girls basketball program. So, and if Jen, if you want to We can do a little crowd surfing if you want. Show us what some of those flat fans look like.
And again, the info for the flat fans is on the bottom of your screen if you're interested.
There's the cool kids up on the catwalk.
Oh,
Is that what we call it?
Yeah, I like it. The catwalk.
The
Let's
catwalk.
call it that. For sure, we've got some siblings, some glamour shots, some aunts, uncles, grandparents. That's
Dogs.
the Wilson's new dog. And now we're heading over. These are some of our boys basketball program and celebrity flat fans.
Oh, there's a lot of girls basketball flat fans in there too because
there?
Yeah, right there.
because there's Jason Moon,
Oh yeah,
Dave Garish, there's
Dave Garish twice.
Sugar Shane Odell with the little pencil thin mustache, and Jeff Spicoli, Brooklyn Peters,
Derry with the
Benji Peters,
Oh,
with the
yeah, the
frozen
ice.
goatee.
Andrew from what is the name of the it's White Pineberry Farm out there,
Oh.
sort of in between River Falls and Baldwin. Andrew slid in his flat fan face, and look at Rob Derry, the cool Mo D with the ice goatee.
And we've got the River Falls High School Boosters organization. It's rfhsboosters.org. So rfhsboosters.org. You can head out there if you want to become a sponsor. Different packages that you can purchase, and we thank you in advance for your support. They help.
If you can get out there, and there's a lot of things. If you've followed River Falls athletics, there's a lot of new pieces of equipment and different things that the boosters have been able to provide, and again, all of that comes from local businesses and folks like yourself. So go out, and if you're able to, grab a membership. Also, Melissa, if you want to give another shout out to our fine sponsor.
Yes, First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and on the University of Wisconsin River Falls campus. They can help you with all of your banking needs. I don't know if you've heard, but interest rates are pretty low. So if you haven't refinanced that house or you're looking to purchase something new, they can definitely help you out.
All righty. Well, we are about 30 seconds until we get this second half underway here. So, again, pretty good game going on so far. I like the intensity that we've brought. We've seemed to step up the intensity a little bit this game, which has been nice to see. Caston, again, has been having a really good game. It's good to see her battling down there and
She's playing tough.
getting some good looks and finishing. So hopefully we're going to see more of that here in the second half.
5 seconds left to go. The Old Aves will take it out at midcourt.
I'm all ready to go, Melissa.
All right.
Just cracked a Diet Coke, went to the bathroom, and we're ready to rock
That's-
for the second half.
that's-
Old Abe's and Wildcats.
That's freaky fast, Greg.
And
I sprinted.
Here we go.
I'm breathing heavily. Old Abe start out with a three-point attempt by Lasher, rebounded by Peters. And the Wildcats are going to set up shop, running Rebel style.
Greg, it looks like you may have a new nickname here, too, of Bill Walton.
Larry Bird is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Wow.
They forgot about Larry Bird.
This is impressive.
Well, there's a three-point attempt by Eisenhuth, rebounded by the Steamboat. And Kia Strop is setting the Wildcats up. Wildcats up by 2, 15-13, 17 minutes left. Peters passes up a little 15-footer back out to Strop. I saw Pizzy and Peters long before the JV game started when I was up here setting up. Nice pass. Well, loose ball stolen by Gina Sorensen, or tipped by Sorensen. and Pizzy and Peters were shooting over in the court 3 over here. And they were working on their little 15-foot jump shots coming in from the outside. The microwave and the pistol. Wildcats may have to be like a riverboat gambler like Kenny Wilson down in Tomball, Texas, and let it fly on some of those shots. Stolen by a feisty running rebel.
Great effort by Randleman.
Strop wasn't looking. Off her ankle, going to be Memorial ball. Vitt was trying to push it up the court to Strop, but Strop, she was working hard to get down, but she wasn't looking for the ball. As Justin Wilson and Melissa Wilson will say numerous times in practice, see ball, see man.
That's right.
There's Gina Sorensen running around the picket fence, and the Wildcats got caught watching the paint dry. Strop double teamed by 2 Old Abes, and she runs right around him. Kia Strop, one of the quicker 9th graders you're going to see around the area.
Yeah, good ball handler.
Wildcats changing up their offense a little bit.
I think we're looking to work Caston a little bit more, but we're not getting the ball into her.
Caston working against Tessa Hazelton down low. Randleman back out to Vitt. Vitt in for her running left hand. Her patented running left hand.
Good hustle.
Nice hustle by Taylor Caston.
Great hustle.
The Crusher getting it done. She's been active early and often here.
She came to play.
Tie ball game. Now in for the Old Abes, number 21, Josie Barstead. She's a 5'5" junior guard. Peters looking for Caston backdoor. Finds Strop on the baseline. Strop all the way to the rack. Up and good. Wildcats up by 2. Nice move by Strop, Melissa.
Nice little runner.
Well, whatever Jeff and Shannon Caston fed Taylor for breakfast this morning, I would rinse and repeat every day because Taylor Caston is having one heck of a ball game tonight.
And these Wildcats have 2 more games this week. They play at Prescott tomorrow night, and then they play at home on Friday against, is it Memorial? No, Menominee.
Yeah, there's a steal by Peters. She gets control of it. She's going to go all the way. She pulls back up. There's a 3-pointer from the running rebel, Rachel Randleman, 4-3.
That was about 3 feet outside the 3-point line.
Hey, great hustle by Peters, though, and good decision to pull it out, kick it to the wide open Randleman.
Wildcats up by 5. There's a wide open. Is that the ponytails in the way? Yeah, Lasher. Wide open 3-pointer by Lasher, no good. The long ponytails are wreaking havoc on a play-by-play announcer's day.
I think Randleman's going to be called with that foul. That's her first, I think.
In for Memorial, number 3, Gina Sorensen, and number 12, Tessa Ross. In for the Wildcats, number 21, the Hacksaw, Jordan Schwans. And number 30, Cheech Whiter. I tell you what, you spend about 20 minutes in a car with, or really any time around Cheech Whiter, and you are your stomach is gonna hurt from laughing. That kid is a classic. The animated Whiter gets called for the foul. She didn't like it, but the Memorial fans do. And Tessa Hazelton to the line for 2 shots.
Sorry about that feedback.
That's why they call Justin Wilson the director.
He's in charge.
He knows what to do.
He knows what's going on.
Both free throws by Hazelton up and good.
Rob Derry
just one,
said,
sorry.
Rob Derry just said first team to 20 wins this one. Well, we just got to 20, Rob.
Jordan Schwanz throws an errant pass stolen by Sorensen. Out of bounds, it'll be Old Abe ball.
We also have Helen Devereaux tuning in. Thanks for watching tonight.
Yeah, she did hit 2 free throws. It's Wildcats are up by 3. Coach Bill Forrester was a little slow on the uptick on his scoreboard abilities.
Here we go.
But those viewing at home never knew the difference.
They didn't. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Over to the Hacksaw. In for River Falls, Strop, Peters, Vitt, Whiter, and Schwanz. Strop all the way to the hole. She was looking for Whiter. It was tipped by Lasher, and is going to stay here, Wildcat ball. They're going to call a foul on number 10, Tessa Hazelton. That's her first and team first. In for the Old Abes. Number 24 in your game programs, number 1 in your heart, Anna Hoytompt. Strop from 17, no good. Rebounded by Hoytompt. Cheech Whiter gambled and won like a riverboat gambler. A risky defensive play, but she rolls the dice and comes up with a steal for the Wildcats.
Great job by Dorothy.
Strop wheeling a deal in the lane.
Nice
up
spin move.
and good. Strop with the hoop and the hack. She'll go to the line for one shot. Great move by Kia Strop down low.
Great spin move. Haven't seen her do that tonight.
Melissa, what as Olivia Pizzi, the microwave, comes in for Vitt, and so does Callie Eisenhuth comes in for the Old Abes. What are the Wildcats doing better tonight, Melissa?
Well, you caught me off guard on that one.
That's all right.
Sorry. Well, they're breaking the press. I mean, they're doing fine with that. It's a man-to-man press. Easy. They just let them fall back. And
but how many times have you seen them make better decisions with the passes?
Yes,
like they're ball faking it,
yes.
looking back door, but they're not just throwing the first instinct and just letting her rip.
And not errant shots, not just crazy shots.
Tough rebounded down low by the pistol.
And they're rebounding better.
I agree. Taking care of the ball much better. Strop, stops, pops.
Nice.
Count it from 15. The Steamboat is rolling down the river, scoring the last 5 for the Wildcats. And
nice
that's a
shot.
timeout by Coach Brandon Fanning.
Clap, clap.
Wildcats take a 7-point lead with 11:41 left in the second half. Let's dive in, Melissa.
Okay.
Hey, you guys. Hey, let's not make it look like we've never broken a press before, okay? Ella, you're inbounding the ball right now. Kia, you're opposite the ball. Olivia, you're in the middle. Jordan, you're right here. We have to set screens for her coming hard off of those. And then, Jordan, you have to set a good screen for Olivia, and you got to come back to the ball hard. Once we get inbounds, get away from there. Hey, offense, let's run our through action to start with right now. Run our through action. Hey, watch a set coming out. Remember that ball screen, flare screen we got to get out on 34.
Kids on 3, 1, 2, 3, 10.
Hey, I think Coach Lumen, the JV head coach, Coach Lumen's intensity in the timeouts has rubbed off on Coach Stick because his volume is a little bit louder than it has been in the past. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I like the intensity. Wildcats up by 7, 11:30 to go in the first half. 2 team fouls each.
In for the Old Abes, Ross, Hoytompt, Barstead, Eisenhuth, and Tangley. Cheech Whiter guarding the ball. In for the Wildcats, Strop, Whiter, Peters, Pizzi, and Hacksaw Jordan Schwanz.
Hey, good defensive possession here. We're working hard, talking.
Peters guarding the ball on Tangley.
Let's keep this up.
Whiter on Hoytomp. Hoytomp, the little
Travel.
left-handed jump hook. Justin Wilson wants the traveling call. He's not going to get it. And the Old Abes get 2 points to crawl back within 5. Nice pass by Strop over to a wide-open Hacksaw. Hacksaw, no good. Tough rebound by Whiter. Her putback is no good. And Josie Barstead comes down with the rebound. She's fouled. There is no, the ref called the foul on number 3. There is no number 3, but I think he meant 3-0. Dorothy Whiter.
Yep, they gave it to Dorothy.
10:06 left in the ball game. Wildcats up by 5. Boy Memorial is very methodical on offense. They work it around 5 or 6 times. And to the Wildcats' credit, they have not let their guard down on defense. Wide open 3 by Tangley. You can count that. Tangley tickles the twine for 3 and pulls the Old Abes within 2.
It's good patience by Memorial.
Good patience on breaking that press.
Randleman to Pizzi. Pizzi in the corner, just short. Rebounded by Memorial. The Crusher, Taylor Caston on the docket, ready to come back in the ball game.
I'd like to see us go back into that zone once Caston comes back in.
I was thinking the exact same thing, J-Dub. Nice defense by Whiter.
She's playing tough.
Good defense by the Hacksaw. They're going to call her. They're going to call Hallie Ross with a travel. That one could have went either way. Could have been a push.
Maybe a makeup call there. I think we got away with one there, but we'll take it.
Schwann's up to a wide open Peters. Peters is going to
Good idea.
tried to feed the Crusher down low. Tipped out of bounds by Ross. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Wildcats up by 2 with 8:32 left in the ball game. There's the Randleman for a wide open 3. Rebounded by Peters, fouled by Ross. Just the 3rd team foul on Memorial. Wildcats will take it out down low. That was a good inbounds play the Wildcats just ran. Randleman had a wide open look.
Shoot that
And that usually is a recipe for 3 points. Man, I tell you what, you got to get the ball in quick.
24-22. Wildcats, 8:28 to go in the first half.
Maria Vitt, too legit to quit. Maria Vitt now in the ball game. Peters takes a break. In for the Wildcats, Pizzi, Caston, Randleman, Vitt, and Hacksaw Schwanz. Down low to
Nice.
Hazelton.
Blocked by Caston.
Blocked by the Crusher. Maria Vitt tries to thread the needle to no avail. Stolen by Hazelton. As flat fan Rob Derry tries to ice the Old Abe down with
Nice pat.
his
steal.
cool Modee mustache. Randleman all the way to the hole, up, no good, too strong.
Good.
Rebounded by the Crusher, and bodies go flying, and the Crusher will head to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on Old Age number 10, Tessa Hazelton.
Hazelton called with the foul. That's her 2nd, team 4th. And Kia Strop is at the docket for the Wildcats, as is number 15, Callie Eisenhuth for the Old Abes.
In for the Old Abes, number 15, Callie S. And number 10 for the Wildcats, Katie Lee.
Caston gets his second one to go. Wildcats up by 3. Good ball game on a unseasonably warm January afternoon here in River Falls, Wisconsin. Wildcats go back to the zone as Justin Wilson predicted.
Mm-hmm.
Little matchup trapping zone. 3-point attempt by Lasher. You can count that apple. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Brenna Lasher. And that ties the ball game up at 25 apiece. As the Old Abes are still in the trapping press. The hacksaw all the way to the hole. She goes up with her left. They're going to call the foul on number 15, Callie Eisenhuth. And Hacksaw will go to the line for 2 shots.
5 fouls on the Old Abes and 3 for the Wildcats with 6:50 left to go.
Free throws are going to be key down the stretch, I have a feeling, Melissa. Just in and out for the Hacksaw. And for Memorial, number 3, Gina Sorensen, and number 24, Anna Hoytomt. Peters on the docket for the Wildcats. Schwann's second attempt, no good. Strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Eisenhuth. Wildcats still in their zone. They've been switching it up. .6:23 left in the ball game. And this score's all knotted up at 25 apiece.
Memorial does have a lot of patience on offense.
Well, for those of you sports fans that pick the over in this ball game, I don't think you're gonna lose your greenbacks. Nice pass inside by Hallie Ross. 3-point basket by Gina Sorensen. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And the Old Abes are up by 3. Both teams taking their time on offense.
Nice.
Backdoor
Nice
strap to Schwann's, and the Hacksaw brings the Wildcats within 1.
Beautiful pass.
Strap with another dime drop. Back on the offensive end. Wildcats switch it up to man. They've been doing a good job of that tonight, Justin.
Yeah, I like seeing it. I like seeing a little change of pace. Obviously, Old Abes have got a few threes out of it, so switching back into the man, putting some pressure back on.
Randleman guarding Sorensen. 3-point attempt by Tangley. No good. Rebound. Wildcat ball. Strop wide open. She takes it to the hoop. Blocked by Hoytomp. They're going to call her with the body. And Strop will go to the line for 2 shots. That's the first foul on Hoytomp. Team 6. Wildcats will be in the bonus on the next foul. Strop's first attempt up and good. Now in for the Wildcats, number 12, the pistol, Ella Peters. And a host of Old Abes now in. This game's all knotted up at 28 apiece, Melissa. Strop's second attempt, no good. Rebounded by Hazelton. Hallie Ross all the way to the hoop. And she's fouled by the Hacksaw with a 2x4 on the arm.
She's got a quick first step there, and she.
Hallie Ross is very quick to the hole. Very quick to the hole. Hallie Ross's first free throw attempt up and good. Gives the Old Abes a 29-28 lead with 4:22 left in the in the game in the second half. Second free throw, count it. Full court pressure by the Old Abes.
Oh.
Kia Strop all the way to the rack. Schwann's up. She's going to be called for the foul. That foul's going to be on Bella Tangley. And Schwann's is going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Free throws could make the difference in this game.
Gina Sorensen at the scorer's table, and she'll come in here right now.
You see, Jordan get a little bit more legs in this shot here.
Yeah.
Schwann's second attempt short, but she's going to get her own rebound. Nice hustle by the Hacksaw. Rachel Ranneman, nice pass over to Schwann. Schwann's in the corner.
Drains it.
You can count that one. The Hacksaw, Jordan Schwann's. She's good for 3, and the Wildcats take a 1-point lead. The clock is winding down here in the second half. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Foul is on Maria Vitt. And it's crusher time. Taylor Caston back in the ballgame for the Wildcats. 31-30, Wildcats up by 1 after the Schwann's 3. 3:51 left in the game, and timeout Memorial, right?
Yep. On that press break, Rachel's open right away. You got to get her the ball right away if you can. If it's not, then you two have to set good screens for each other to get open in the next side. Because they can't cover us all, right? Because if they're helping with Rachel, there's nobody covering. But don't wait so long to do that. Okay, hey, be selfish on this. Get to your player. Don't help on this inbounds play. We're giving up way too much inbounds play because we're trying to help stuff. Get through on 34's number. If she's out there, get on her number, run through these double screens. They're putting her off.
That's on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Protect the basket. Protect the basket.
The Pistol Pete's favorite hype song of all time is the song playing right now.
Good timing. Taking us through the last 4 minutes of this game.
See if it's time for the Wildcats to put a thunderstruck on here in Kitty City, live from River Falls, Wisconsin. Nice little move by Hazelton down low, rebounded by Peters. Ranneman looking backdoor to Strop. Inside to the Crusher. The Crusher left hand, no good. Rebounded by Hazelton. Hazelton's been tough on the boards here in the second half. Hazelton all the way to the hole. Some indecision. The refs are going to talk about it. One of them was going to call block. The other one a charge. And the ref with the ball won that discussion.
Fouls on Ella Peters. That's her second.
Hazelton just in and out. Now in for Memorial, number 20, Bella Tangley, sophomore guard. Hazelton's second free throw attempt good, and that ties it up, 31 apiece. Randleman all the way to the hole with her right hand. No good. They're going to call a reach-in foul, I believe, on Randleman.
Number 22, Rachel Randleman.
That's her third, team seventh. And Bella Tangley will go to the line for 1-1. Kind of a reaching out of frustration by Randleman. Tangley's first shot up and good. Old Abe's take a 1-point lead. 2:59 left in this ball game, Melissa. That one's strong. Rebounded by Peters. Up ahead to Strop. Probably not the best pass in the world, but Old Abe's get the ball back.
I think that defender caught her off guard there.
Gina Sorensen was wide open, but she holds it back inside to Hazelton. They're going to get the crusher with a foul on the body.
This game doesn't feel like there's 2:40 left to go, and it's a 1-point game. I'd like to see one of these teams pick up the intensity.
It's a free throw battle right now, and Coach Dick's going to call a full timeout. Let's dive in, Melissa.
Okay.
Hey, it's a full timeout, right? Hey, you guys, we need offense right now. Make the easy pass right now. We're trying to force stupid passes. Make the easy pass, right? Hey, we're still running through. Kia, Rachel, you're starting down here. Caston, start him here. Instead of running the through action, just down screen right away, okay? So, Rachel, you're coming out that screen. Don't try and make a pass from up here into Caston, right? This angle, if it's there right away, it's not. Kia, you make that pass, then cut opposite. Rachel, you get it? If it's not there, then you attack the middle. And then you have to slide up Jordan or Ella, who's over there, after there. Ball screens are not effective right now, right? Because they just switch everything. Pitches, throughs, things like that. And then make sure we cut lane line. Okay? Hey, there's a lot of time left in this game. You guys, let's go.
Get the 3, 1, 2, 3,
I like it. Coach Stick brought some intensity, fired him up. Got him ready for the final 2:40 of this game.
And this part of the game right here, Melissa, is the fun time. This is the fun part of it. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Old Abe's up by 2, now 3. Peters to inbound. Old Abe's pull off the press. Memorial and a man-to-man. Rachel Randleman for 3. Schwann's guarding Tangley. Casting out wide on Hazelton.
Oh,
I tell you what, Gina Sorensen came around stolen by Ross. Memorial with the ball. 1:59 left in the ball game, and they have a 5-point lead. That turn of events, not very fortuitous for the Wildcats.
No, but that was good hustle play by Ross.
Very good play. And that same curl play that gave the Wildcats trouble in the entire first half happened again, and when it counted the most. Coach Fanning saves a possible turnover, calls a timeout. Let's see what Coach Stick has to say.
Pounding the basketball right now. Hey, we got pressure right now. This is when we got to get up. Okay, Bit going for Caston. This is when we got to get up and pressure. We cannot let them eat any time off the clock. If we don't get a pass, if we don't get it in 1 or 2 passes, we have to foul, right? So as soon as we yell fire, we're fouling them right now, okay? Offensively, hey, run that through every single time right now to start. We're trying to get this action and looking for our 5, who's going to be Ella opposite block right now. There's a lot of time left. When we score, we'll call timeout and talk about our next step right now, okay? But we got to get a stop, or if we don't get a, we got to get a steal.
Like
Yes.
Get out there and play hard.
Well, the Wildcats have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here with 1:36 left in the ball game, down by 5. A 5.50 run by the Memorial Old Abes has given them the lead, and they have the ball.
Let's see what our Wildcats do here.
You heard Coach Stick say they're going to give 1 or 2 passes, and if they haven't got a steal by then to...
Good effort by Schwantz.
Schwann's called with the reach-in foul. That'll send Tangley to the line for 1-and-1. Wildcats at 9 team fouls. It's still in the 1-and-1. Next foul will be the double bonus. Caston back in for offense.
10 seconds ran off the clock there.
As you stated about a minute ago, it's going to come down to some free throws. And Tangley up and good for her first one. If the Old Apes hit their free throws the rest of the way, it'll be academic. Tangley's second attempt up, no good. Strong off the back iron, rebounded by Strop. Strop coming up the right side, and she pulls it back. Strop all the way to the hole, no good. Caston tried to rebound. Looks like it went off her, but it stays here, Wildcat ball.
Let's see what the Wildcats do with it here. 1:14 left to go, down by 6.
2-possession ball game right now for the Wildcats with 2 threes. A possibility. Schwann's in the lane with the scooped left-handed shot, no good. They call a foul on Barstead. Hacksaw Jordan Schwann's at the line for 2 shots. Schwann's first free throw, up and good. Coach Dick calls a timeout.
Caston, you're out.
Am I the 5 again?
Yeah, sure. All right, hey, as soon as she makes this shot, right? Hey, we are not guarding the inbounder right now. Rachel, I want you right here when she's shooting the free throw. Jordan shooting the free throw. Ella, you're right here. Vit, you're right here. Who's my 5th one? Kia, you're right over here, okay? As soon as the ball goes through the basket, you guys have to come up and deny that first pass. So when they go to inbound it, you two have to match up on the people closest, okay? Ella, you're the one coming back here, so nobody gets by you, okay? Who's me? Jordan, you're shooting the free throw. After you make it, then you have to match up with anybody who comes in the middle of the floor right now. Yep, you're right there. Yes, and we're trying to get a steal on that first pass, right? If we don't get in that first pass, we have to foul immediately.
Wait, so
Okay?
passes it over here, I trap that?
Yes, you have to come up and aggressively trap. Okay? Hey, let's go. Finish strong.
That's on 3! 1, 2, 3, go!
Hey, we have to deny rebound.
Well, there's 1:10 left in the ball game, Melissa. Hacksaw Jordan Schwann's is at the line for her second free throw.
Bella, you pinch. Hallie, you're shooter. I need you to get the shooter, Hallie.
No good. Rebounded by Peters. She goes up. It's blocked by Hazelton, but she's going to be called with the foul. And Pistol Pete is at the line for 2 shots. This could bring the Wildcats within 3. Was still over a minute to play left in the ball game.
Oh.
Peters' first attempt, a little short, no good. Callie Eisenhuth in for Memorial.
Second
Peters'
one's good.
second attempt up and good. Wildcats put on a full court press.
Get a foul.
Bella Tangley is fouled on the arm. She'll be in the double bonus, shooting 2 free throws.
I don't think she's missed a free throw tonight yet, has she?
They might have fouled the wrong Old Abe. But very smart for the Wildcat, or for the Memorial, to have the ball in her hands. But Tangley's first attempt, no good. Underneath for the Wildcats, Strop, and Schwann's Second one no good. Rebounded by Schwanz. Here come the Wildcats, down by 4 with 57 seconds left in the ball game.
Kick it.
Schwanz for 3. The hacksaw, no good. Rebounded by Randleman. Up and no good. The clock's still running. Couple of extra seconds ran off the clock. Randleman at the line for 2 shots. Her first free throw is no good, short off the front of the rim. Back in for the Old Abe's number 10, Tessa Hazelton. Randleman's second free throw is good. Wildcats within 40 seconds left in the ballgame, and Hazelton is wide open. No foul called on Randleman, and the Old Abe's set up shop on the baseline. 37, 34, 36 seconds right on the dot left in this ball game.
3-point game.
And Coach Brandon Fanning calls a timeout. He has 2 left, and so do the Wildcats.
Full timeout. Hey, come over here so I can see who's in the game right now. Okay. Hey, the last time they ran this, right? They screened, and then they came over and set another screen. You have to be really selfish right now. Get in your player's jersey number and stay on them. You can't get sealed on screens, right? Hey, and then we're trying, this person who's guarding the inbounder, right? Play underneath the basket right here, okay? We have to get a steal right away, or we have to foul right away. I would prefer we didn't foul 20 right now, okay? Hey, then offensively, when we get the steal, hey, we're going to get transition. If we can't score in transition, right, those 2 actions, those couple pitches we had in that last possession, that's perfect action for us right now, okay? And then once we score down here, we'll call timeout and talk about the next steps, okay? Hey, let's go.
Guys, catch on 3. 1, 2, 3, catch.
Fight through everything.
Well, Melissa, Memorial to throw the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Wildcats looking for a steal or a 5-second call. Have a feeling Brandon Fanning was rehashing their out-of-bounds play.
Good
Tipped
hand.
by Randleman. Randleman reaches in on Gina Sorensen, and Sorensen will go to the line for 2 shots. 31.6 seconds left in this evening affair here in Kitty City in River Falls, Wisconsin. And Sorensen's first attempt up and no good. Now in for the Old Abe's number 22, Hallie Ross. 3-point ball game, 31 seconds remaining. And Sorensen's second attempt is good. Puts the Old Abe's up by 4.
Chance to tie it here with a 3-pointer.
Well, they're up by 4.
Schwanz from way downtown. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz.
Still down by 1, but that was a big 3-pointer.
Were we down by 4? Dang it, Justin. My math, I tell you.
It's a 30.
That was
Is
a
this
beautiful
30?
three-point
Hey, come
shot.
here. Hey, we're doing that same thing right now, right? I don't want anybody guarding the inbounder. Rachel, I want you right here. Whatever side the ball goes to, you're following it and trapping, okay? So that means Kia, you guard the person here. Ella, you guard the person here. Jordan and Maria, you find the other 2 people. Hey, we can't allow reversal. So if it's trapped here, we can't allow this reversal pass. If we don't get it on this trap, then we got to foul right away, okay?
Catch on 3. 1, 2, 3, catch.
Let's go, Cats.
All right.
Big 3-point basket by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz, from about 23 feet. Brings the Cats within 1. And you heard Coach Sticht in the timeout. No one's going to guard the ball, and they're going to try to deny the inbound play.
All right, here we go. Timeout for the Old Aves.
Fanning has 2 timeouts left. He burns one of them.
Full timeout.
Get over here.
And
Get over here.
DJ
over here.
Jason J-Bone Tremaine is into the Guns N' Roses here at
Hey,
That
in
same thing,
Kitty
right?
City.
Rachel, a little bit farther. Okay, where did they all start, though? They all started out here. Hey, Ella and Vit, you two start inside the three-point line, closest to whoever's out here like this. Okay? Who are my other two? Jordan and Kia. You have to start back here. You can't let anybody go behind you, right? As soon as the ball gets one side to the other, Rachel's following the ball, and then Vit, you got to get here and deny reversal, right? We all got to be, if we don't get it right away, then we foul right away, okay? Hey, be strong right now. Hey, when they miss their free throws, right, that's great time for us. Run a pitch it, run a through action down here. The last 2 possessions, we've got great looks just by keeping the ball in the middle and running throughs and pitches.
Kids on 3, 1, 2, 3, catch!
Ladies and gentlemen, take me down to Kitty City for some great high school basketball. Heck of a ball game tonight. Old Abe's up by 1, 19 ticks left on the clock.
Running a different inbounds play here for Memorial. We haven't seen that this game.
Oh,
Good
that was
hustle.
a jump ball. It'll be Wildcat ball. The Steamboat Kia Strop comes in and makes a heads-up play. Ties it up. It'll be Wildcat ball.
Love to see that hustle by Kia
With
Straub.
17.9 seconds left in the game. Wildcats have a chance to take the lead. Coach Stick calls another timeout. That's his last one, I believe.
It is.
Let's see what he has to
32nd
say.
timeout.
Okay. Hey, right here. Right here. Ella, you're inbounding the ball. Rachel, start this block. Jordan, start this block. Okay. Vit, you're starting here. Who's this? Kia, you're starting here. Okay, Vit, come up, come down like this. Kia, you come down and set a double screen for Rachel. Rachel, come over the top.
I thought I was on that one.
This is Rachel. Rachel, come over those screens like that. Kia, after you set that screen, okay, Maria's going to set a screen for you on top of the block, and you're going to curl underneath it, look like that. You still have a timeout, Ella. You can call timeout if you have to. Okay, obviously, when we score, we have to get back and play defense, right? Okay, let's go. No.
Kids on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, Melissa, I saw Sarah Noreen over there rocking out to the Beastie Boys, played by PA announcer and his sidekick, Gina Tremaine. Somebody's going to have to be a beast for the Wildcats and take control here with 17 seconds left on the clock. Ella Peters to inbound. Rachel Randleman wide open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Hallie Ross. That's a huge loose ball rebound. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots, both teams in the double bonus. But Memorial just up by 1. Still a 1-possession ball game, whether she makes both or not.
At the line, number 22, Haley Ross. Timeout, Wildcats.
I guess we have another timeout.
guess
I
he
didn't think we
does.
did.
She makes or misses a shot.
the score
We got to
might have
attack
been
the
wrong.
basket right now. Who is this right here? Who are the people on the bottom blocks? You two. Hey, you two got to rebound. Rachel, you got to be the outlet wherever this person is. And who's my other outlet? Vit, you're my outlet right here. Who's my 5th person? Kia, Kia's here. Okay, Kia, you're back here. Whatever side it gets, we got to get the outlet to this person. And then you got to fly up the floor. Kia, hey, you're running to this 4 spot on other side. Our first action has to be we're attacking the middle. So if you're on this side, Kia, we're attacking this middle. You're running a pitch action coming back the other way, okay?
If memory serves me correct, Melissa, last year about this time, the junior Rachel Randleman hit a big 3 against Memorial at their place to tie it up to send it into overtime, and then she hit another 3 to ice the game. No, I'm sorry, to send it into a second overtime.
Yes.
Let's see if Rachel Randleman can provide some late game heroics once again during her senior season.
All right.
Ross's second free throw attempt up and good. Randleman with the ball ahead to Strop. Strop, Wildcats down by 2. Ella Peters for 3. Just short. Vitz, final attempt, left-handed, no good. Boy, the Wildcats had a good look at it.
They did.
Nothing wrong with the way that game finished other than, I tell you what, such a good game, such a fun game to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your final score. Memorial 39, River Falls 37. One heck of a ball game. Start to finish, close ball game the whole way. Your take on it, Melissa?
Low scoring game. Fouls played a key role in this game, and who made them and who didn't. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I don't know that there were many players that had double digits in scoring.
Well,
low scoring game, and so there wasn't one player that dominated this game, I would say. But a fun game to watch, and I'll be excited when we meet up with them again later this season.
Yeah, both teams were really patient on offense, and and both teams struggled from the line a little bit, and that always keeps just don't throw the camera over here then.
It's good stuff. Yeah, no, it was a good game. Right down to the end, and unfortunately, the Wildcats came up on the losing end of it. But saw some good things. I think I liked seeing that we got into that man and zone and kind of switching things up. Seeing some pressure out of the team, which was good, and a couple shots just didn't go. But that's the way the ball bounces.
And we are at Prescott tomorrow night. We've got JV at 5:45 and Varsity at 7:15. And then on Friday, we are at we're home against Menominee.
So
we'll see
Menominee
Friday 5:45, and then JV, and then 7:15. And each one of those games will be a different stream. But we already have them out on River Falls Youth Sports. And don't forget to go out and buy those flat fans. Or support,
couple days left.
Or support River Falls Wildcat Booster Club.
Yeah, so once again, there's your final. It's off the scoreboard, but I believe it was 39-37. Memorial with the victory tonight. Great ball game. We'll see everybody. We'll tee it up tomorrow night down in Prescott. Like you said, JV at 5:45 and Varsity at 7:15. We had a really good interview that we'll have at halftime of the Varsity game with Prescott's All-State guard, Bella Lenz. She just broke the all-time Prescott scoring record, and not just in scoring, but also in assists. And she did that in a recent game against Duran. So
that'll be fun.
She was fun to talk with, and such a good kid too. And Prescott has a heck of a team too. So
should be a good game.